Good morning. Today I'm cycling from Livingston to Big Timber, Montana. Well, it's about 11:30, it's 74 and 36 miles. The highs I think are going to be in the 80s. The good news is I should have a tailwind. The areas that I'm cycling in are very remote. This includes Convict Grade road, which is a very rough and remote section of the route. There are no services the entire way. We're currently in downtown Big Timber. It's pretty nice. My hotel was on the edge of town near I-90. Wasn't very good there. This is the Rail Museum, and there's also a model train set up in the basement, I guess. Kind of neat. Well, we're about ready to leave town, but we have a traffic jam due to this train here to the left. The city is given away to the countryside. I've got the Yellowstone River to my right. It's out of sight. And a nice view to the left. You can see right now I have kind of a cross breeze tailwind. Should become a full-blown tailwind. Look at that to the right. That's nice, the mountain. There's another sweeping view. Wow. That's a beautiful view. There's a nice view of the Yellowstone. Looks like it's even better up here. Very nice. Very nice view of the Yellowstone right here. From forward to back. It's the real Convict Grade. You can see so far it's not bad. In fact, that's the problem with it. You get pretty far along before you realize just how bad it is. Very nice. Wow. It's behind me. Nice. Wow. Nice. Wow. Wow. That's a good view right there. So far the surface isn't too bad at all. It's bouncy, but I'm moving 14 actually. This is a beautiful view, but I'm pretty sure this road gives away to gravel, really rough gravel. Well, we finally reached the gravel that I'm remembering. If you look around, there's hardly anything in sight in terms of people, and the gravel is rougher. The speed has dropped. I'm going 6 now. I might be able to go 8. And I have about 7 more miles to go to the bike. And this is doable. I just have to be careful not to go too fast. So you can see there's nothing. I am in the middle of nothing. Well, hopefully I'm through the worst of the gravel. I went through about a mile where I had to climb and the rocks were just so big, I had to walk the bike. But here, the gravel is okay. You can see I'm in the middle of nowhere. If we pan, it's a beautiful view if we pan left to right, but for miles and miles, there's nothing. Absolutely nothing. This would not be a good place to have a breakdown. I've got 4.4 miles to the bypass, and it is 1 o'clock, and I've drank most of 1 bottle, and I have 3.5 more. Here, check this out. Yeah. As far as you can see, there's nothing. No structures at all. Just fences. It's 1:05 and I've got about 3.5 miles to the bypass, and I'm descending and the pavement is acceptable. I'm going between 14 and 16, so I'm hoping the worst is over. Just an area where you have to be cautious. You don't want to be caught out here without water or with a breakdown. We're coming up to something right here. Somebody put some big money into that. The Lone Star or something. The Lone Star Land and Cattle Company. That's where we are. Well, they're making a lot of money on land and cattle. As you can see, it's paved right here. In 2024, they were building this. And I'm kind of thinking it's some kind of a elite survival thing. It's definitely fancy, and it's got an underground tunnel. I'm going with that. Yeah, look at all those little houses. Interesting. Nice view. Well, it's 1:23. We've biked 20 miles and ascended 850 feet. And we can either go straight to the river and just ride I-90 frontage, or we can continue on a road. And I've always turned. And this time I'm going to go over here to the left, follow my original route, and see what that surface is like and make a decision. I've still got quite a bit of water. Right here it's gravel, but then it looks like it turns maybe back to pavement. So I want to see. Okay, so there was a rough patch. Now there's pavement, and we turn on another road. So we're going to just try this out. Let's hope I don't regret it. Moo! Well, hi there. Whoa. Hi. Hi. Oh, these are feisty guys. Well, the road is deteriorating. It's back here. Oof. Okay, here we go again. Well, we've got sheep and a farmer. Bah! Bah! And they're all branded. Well, I would say this is acceptable so far, but worth it, I don't know. The gravel is rideable. It's a little rough. I'm making okay speed, 12 miles an hour. I am descending. I think that's what makes it acceptable. It's about 2 o'clock, and I've got about 5 more miles before I can turn off this gravel, and maybe 12 miles to Big Timber. I personally regret this section. It's not horrible. It's not nearly as bad as the rough parts of Convict Grade Road. It's definitely rideable. I'm going about 13 right now. I'm just not into the gravel personally, unless it's a rail trail. Oh, we got a little dog out here, farm dog. He's a very friendly one. Hi there. Not a chaser. We like those kind. We're finally off the gravel, and we're heading toward the frontage road on the route, and we're getting ready to cross the Yellowstone River. Very nice. Wow, very nice. All right. Okay, we just crossed that bridge, and you can see there are some storm clouds brewing, but I think we're going to be fine. We've only got 6 miles to Big Timber. I think we're in good shape, and it's 82. Well, this frontage road is perfect. It is 2:33, and we have about 3 miles to Big Timber. But this frontage road, it's, obviously it's paved, and I've got a favorable wind. It's by the highway, but the highway's not loud. Nice, and it's very scenic. You can see cows in the distance on the left. It's just nice. And I'm glad I'm almost there. Well, it's 2:40. We're coming into Big Timber. I can actually see my hotel. No need to navigate. We're going right by it. First, we're going to get our chocolate milk. We are here. Hey, how are you?
Doing good.
Good. Where are you heading?